Shri Gurubhyo Namaha children, welcome to our online teaching academy Ekalaiva. This is 10th state board, topic is geometry. Exercise 4.2, question number 4. In figure, if PQ parallel to BC, PQ parallel to BC and PR parallel to CD, prove that AR by AD equal to AQ by AB. The second one, QB divided by AQ equal to DR divided by AR. Got it, children? How to prove this? You know the theorem, right? Thales theorem. What it says, if the line drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, it intersects the other two sides in distinct point, the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. That means if you are taking the triangle ABC, PQ, a line drawn parallel to the opposites, parallel to the sides, that is AB and AC, intersect at Q and P, that is distinct point, then the sides are divided in the same ratio. You can say AQ by QB equal to AP by PC or AQ by AB equal to AP by AC. Both the things are correct, right? Using the Thales theorem, we are going to prove, right? You have to recall what it says. Thales theorem, what it tells you, right? Now, in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, PQ parallel to BC by BPT, that is basic proportionality theorem or Thales theorem. By BPT, what you can write? AQ divided by AB equal to AP divided by AC. That is equation number 1. Next, in triangle ADC, in triangle ADC, PR parallel to BC. It is given to you in the question, right? PR parallel to CD. PR parallel to CD. Parallel, so you can use by Thales theorem or BPT. Both are same, right? If the line is parallel to the opposite side, it divides the other two sides in distinct point. The other two sides are divided in the same ratio. That you have to recall, right? PR is parallel to CD. That means what is your conclusion? AR by AR divided by AD equal to AP divided by AC. AP divided by AC. That is equation number 2. Now you compare 1 and 2. One thing you have to listen, the right hand sides are equal. Once if the right hand sides are equal, automatically you can say the left hand sides are equal, right? Compare 1 and 2, AR by AD equal to AQ by AB. AQ by AB. The first result we proved, right? AR by AD equal to AQ by AB. From the result we are going to prove the second one, right? This is our third equation, right? Taking reciprocal on both the sides. Taking reciprocal on both the sides. Both the sides in which equation number? Equation 3. What it becomes? AB divided by AQ equal to AD divided by AR. Will you agree or not, children? Yes. Now, AB, how we are going to write? You see, AB can be written as AQ plus QB. AQ plus QB equal to AD can be written as AR by RD. AR by RD. AR by RD divided by AR. Now you are going to separate the terms. How to separate, you may ask, right? AQ by AQ plus QB by AQ equal to AR by AR plus RD by AR. Now AQ by AQ, it becomes 1 plus QB divided by AQ equal to 1 plus RD divided by AR. 1 cancel. Then what is the final result? QB divided by AQ equal to RD divided by AR. What they are asking what they are given in the second subdivision, you see, QB divided by AQ equal to DR divided by AR. DR or RD, both it represents same meaning. Don't confuse yourself, children, right? First, this is our first result. The first subdivision, AR by AD equal to AQ by AB. From the first result, you are proving the second one, right? This is our second part. Now you can say hence proved. Got it, children? Using the Thales theorem, you are proving, so that you have to recall the theorem. See, question number 5, rhombus PQRB is inscribed in triangle ABC. Inscribed means what? That rhombus exists inside the triangle, right? Inscribed. See, I am going to draw the diagram. A, B, then C. A, B, C. Then what it is given, you see, P is the point on AB, Q is a point on AC, R is a point on BC. Now I am going to connect PQ, QR. Now you see, it looks like a rhombus. The rhombus exists inside the triangle ABC. Got it, children? Now, AB, the measurement, what it is given to you? 12 centimeter. Then what is the position of AC? AC is not given, but BC is given to you, right? BC equal to 6 centimeter. BC equal to 6 centimeter. They are asking to find PQ and RB. Right? Rhombus means what? All the sides are equal. All the sides are equal. The diagonal intersect at right angles. Right? Rhombus means all the sides are equal. So, I am going to take BP as X. That means what is the position of BR? BR is also X centimeter, right? Then this is also X centimeter. This is also X centimeter. Will you agree, children? Yes, because it is a rhombus, all the sides are equal. Now you see, what is the position of RC? What is the position of RC, children? RC, it becomes what? RC becomes 6 minus x centimeter. Got it, children? RC, because the total is 6. This is as x, that means this is 6 minus x. Now, what is the position of AP? What is the position of AP? The total is 12, this as x, then it becomes what? 12 minus x. 12 minus x. Will you agree or not, children? See here, they given ABC is a triangle. Then they said PQRB is inscribed in the triangle. PQRB is represented as a rhombus. So, what is your conclusion here? You see, PQRB, you construct a rhombus inside the triangle, right? Now, you take BP as x, rhombus, all the sides are equal. So, BR equal to x, QR equal to x, PQ equal to x. They given as AB equal to 12 centimeter, that this as x. So, what is the position of AP? AP is 12 minus x. The total distance BC is 6 centimeter. BR is x centimeter. That means what is the position of RC? RC is 6 minus x centimeter. Now, PQ parallel to BC. PQ parallel to BC. Right? In triangle ABC, PQ parallel to BC. Okay, PQ parallel to BC you said. Then immediately what it should come to your mind, children? Yeah, Thales theorem, right? By Thales theorem or BPT, basic proportionality or Thales theorem, right? By Thales theorem, what is your thing? AP divided by PB, AP divided by PB equal to AQ divided by QC. Now you know what is the measurement of AP. AP is what? 12 minus x. 12 minus x divided by x, because PB we consider as x, which is equal to AQ divided by QC. That is equation number 1. Next, you are going to take QR, right? QR parallel to AB. QR parallel to AB. The same triangle. In triangle ABC, QR parallel to AB. QR parallel to AB. Again you are going to apply Thales theorem. By Thales theorem, what is the conclusion? Thales theorem, AQ divided by QC equal to BR divided by RC, right? BR divided by RC equal to AQ divided by QC, right? If the line is parallel to one side of a triangle which intersect the other two sides in distinct point, then the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. That's why I wrote QR parallel. So, BR by RC equal to AQ by QC. This is your equation number 2. From 1 and 2, you know the value of BR. What is BR? BR is X. What is your RC? 6 minus X equal to AQ by QC. That is equation number 2. Now, from 1 and 2, what you observed? Already I have discussed the same concept, right? Right hand sides are equal. So, automatically you can equate the left side. 12 minus x divided by x equal to x divided by 6 minus x. X divided by 6 minus x. Then you have to cross multiply. Got it, children? You have to cross multiply. 12 minus x into 6 minus x equal to x square. Now 12 into 6, 72, 12 into minus x, minus 12x, minus x into 6, minus 6x, minus into minus, plus x square equal to x square. See, in between equal, the coefficient of x square is same, the symbol also same. So, you can cancel, right? Now, 1272 minus 12 minus 6, both are negative, add and put negative symbol, 18x equal to 0. 18x equal to 72, right? Now, 18 ones are, 18 fours are. So, x is equal to 4 centimeter. X is equal to 4 centimeter. What they are asking to find? PQ and RB. PQ and RB. PQ is also x and RB is also x because PQ RB is a rhombus. All the sides are equal. Therefore, PQ equal to RB equal to 4 centimeter. PQ equal to RB equal to 4 centimeter. Got it, children? Now question number 6. In trapezium ABCD, AB parallel to DC, E and F are points on the non-parallel sides AD and BC respectively, such that EF parallel to AB show that AE by ED equal to BF by FC. What plane figure they described here? Trapezium. That means you want to draw the diagram trapezium. Got it? See here. A, B, C, D, and then E and F are points on non-parallel side AD and BC. E and F are non-parallel. E and F are points on the non-parallel side. You have to join it, right? Now you are going to connect the diagonal A, right children? Now you are getting a triangle. The diagonal intersect EF at P. The diagonal AC intersect EF at P. Now what it is given, you see, AB parallel to DC, EF parallel to AB, right? Given AB parallel to DC and EF parallel to AB. From these two, what you can observe, children? You can get AB parallel to DC parallel to EF. Got it? From these two, when you compare these two, you arrive the result as AB parallel to DC. Then AB parallel to EF means definitely EF is parallel to DC. Now, in triangle ADC, in triangle ADC, they given EF is parallel to DC. EF is parallel to DC. EF is parallel to DC means what are the points lying on the line? That means P is on the line EF, right? So EP is also parallel to DC, right? EP parallel to DC. Why EP is parallel to DC? Because EF is parallel. What are the points lying on the line? Everything. The line is parallel to DC. By BPT or Thales theorem, what is your conclusion? AE by ED equal to AP by PC. AE by ED equal to AP by PC. This is equation number 1. Next, in triangle ABC. In triangle ABC. Again the same. What it is? EF parallel to AB. It is given to you. Then PF is parallel to what? PF is parallel to AB. EF is parallel to AB means definitely PF is also parallel to AB. PF parallel to AB. How you are saying PF is parallel to AB, children? Because it is given EF is parallel to AB. The same. What are the points lying on the line EF? From the point to that end, definitely it is parallel to the side AB. By BPT or Thales, you can say what you can say? BF divided by FC. BF divided by FC equal to AP divided by PC. This is equation number 2. Compare 1 and 2. What you can observe here, children, from 1 and 2, the right hand sides are equal, right? So you can compare the left hand side. The left hand side automatically it is equal. AE by ED equal to BF divided by FC. What they are asking to prove, that we proved. Got it, children? Using the Thales theorem. You should on and off, you have to recall the theorem, that is must. In figure, DE parallel to BC and CD parallel to EF, prove that AD square equal to AB into AF. See first which triangle you want to take, because DE parallel to BC they said no, you have to take triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, DE parallel to BC, that is given. If the line parallel is given means you can use the Thales theorem, right? By Thales theorem or BPT, right? Thales theorem, AD by AB equal to AE by AC. AE by AC. That is equation number 1. Next what they said, CD parallel to EF. CD parallel to EF. That means which triangle you want to take? ACD. In triangle ACD, what is your conclusion here? EF, that is CD, EF is parallel to CD, that is given to you, right? By Thales theorem, by Thales theorem. What is your conclusion? AF divided by AD, AF divided by AD equal to what? AE by EC, right? AF divided by AD equal to AE divided by AC. AE divided by AC. This is equation number 2. Now you are going to compare 1 and 2. Compare 1 and 2. The previous sum also I have discussed, right? What it is? AE by AC, the right side. Here also AE by AC, right side. The right hand sides are equal. So automatically you can equate your left side. Then AD divided by AB equal to AF divided by AD. Then cross multiply. What can you get? AD square equal to AB into AF, right? AB square, AD square equal to AB into AF. What they are asking to prove, that we proved here, right? Triangle ABC, in that DE parallel to BC, DE parallel to BC. So the Thales theorem, using the Thales theorem, you said AD divided by AB, AE divided by AC. Two results you can apply in Thales, right? AD by DB equal to AE by EC, or AD by AB equal to AE by AC. The same way, in triangle ACD, EF parallel to CD, EF parallel to CD. So by Thales theorem, AF divided by AD, AE divided by AC. Here also the same, AF divided by FD, AE divided by EC. Two results you can apply using the Thales theorem, right? AE divided by EC or AE divided by AC. So you arrived the second result. Compare 1 and 2, AD by AB. What? Compare 1 and 2. I said AD by AB equal to AE by EC. Here AF by AD equal to AE by AC. Then you have to compare these two. What can you arrive? AD by AB equal to AF by AD. Now you can cross multiply. AD square equal to AB into AF. Got it, children? To receive our online lesson, please press the subscribe button and you will receive the latest updates. Thank you, children.